Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play The Witcher 2. We are still where I left off last time. I have done a few things off camera before starting this recording. I upgraded my sword. I cleaned out my inventory because there's actually a storage place over there, so I can access my storage. And I played poker against this guy, and I think it's actually the last one in this quest, so I was able to finish the poker face quest. And I think now I want to talk to some of these people, because I know that I haven't used up all the dialogue options. For example, this guy may have some information on the Wild Hunt.
Anything on the Wild Hunt in your collection?
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing good has ever come to those who have delved.
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the Wraiths carry off youths. What happens to them?
This knowledge has never been recorded, which does not mean it cannot be acquired.
Well, I'd like to acquire it.
In the chasms beneath Loch Muin, there is a sword that once belonged to an elf from the parallel world.
And nobody's gone to look for it?
There are mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed. They say he who handles it will understand the essence of the Wild Hunt. Could that be true, though?
I don't know, but I think I want to
Come back for a game sometime.
go to that place anyway, so maybe I will find that mysterious sword, right? Not sure if these guys have anything to say except greetings, but I think this guy had more dialogue options. Wrath of Barnard. Oh, I can ask him about gargoyles. Sure, but let's ask about the Wild Hunt first.
I'm interested in the Wild Hunt. Any chance you know something about it?
No, birds are not exactly my speciality.
Thanks.
Birds? What does this have to do with birds? So, do you know anything about gargoyles, maybe?
Tell me what you know about those gargoyles that are bothering you.
They were servants of the mages who once lived in Loch Muin. The mages left, but the gargoyles remained behind. They're still lethal. The quarters they guard are simply inaccessible.
I noticed that. It doesn't really help me, though. So, I already bought your books on the runes. I'm not entirely sure if those are going to help me. But, yeah, I don't think there's any more stuff that I want to do in this place. But, let's talk to some of these people in here.
It's a brazen attack.
It's you.
King Radovid will learn of this.
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
The audacity!
Pull yourself together!
What's going on here?
He's
I
one
don't-
of them.
Of who?
May the triple goddess watch over you.
Well, thank you.
It's a waste of words. Take care.
It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
Well, none of these people are actually talking to me,
I
so...
don't want anything to do with you.
Why? Why are you so rude? Oh, this is just the butthurt guy. I don't want to be too close.
the royal
Diddle yourself, pauper.
Too close to the guards, though. Alright, I think,
I remember you from Thanet. I don't want anything to do with you.
so you remember me, but you don't want anything to do with me, okay? Let me have a look at my map. Yeah, I kind of want to do this quest at some point, the Secrets of Loch Muin, but there's still some places in these area that I haven't explored yet, so...
Erso, what are you doing here?
No future in rat catching. I decided to pursue a career in entertainment instead.
Good luck.
This troupe has potential. As their manager and master of ceremonies, I'll make these folk the most famous entertainers north of the Yaruga. See now a new number?
Hold on, Irsa, before you get all worked up. I've had more than my share of entertainment recently. What I need to know is if you still make traps.
Anything for a colleague?
Do I need any traps at the moment? I don't think so. But there are a lot of familiar faces in this place. It seems like almost everyone I met on my way here is suddenly a harpy lure. Yeah, I don't need any of those lures. I don't think so. But yeah, it seems like almost everyone I met on my journey is now in Lochmuin as well. So let's see. Is this a place we can go to? More dead people. Essence of water. Oh, I already have that diagram. I remember buying it because the essence of water is kinda hard to find and you need it for making runes. Well, there's a whole lot of stuff going on over here as well.
Constable John Natalis.
Interex John Natalis. He is regent.
Hard to believe. He's a general, not a politician.
I don't find it at all surprising. The factions were at each other's throats, so an outside man was needed. This candidacy is a message. Stop treating us like a victim. We're dangerous and armed, with the authority of the victor from Brenna behind us.
Whatever the case, there is a problem with Natalis.
I know. He's honest. We must think of it as a challenge.
Well, I heard good things about this John
Witcher.
Natalis, so I hope I can meet him at some point. This seems to be a dead end. We have a bunch of people over here. Let's try to talk to all of them.
Greetings.
Prepare for your final lesson.
Please, help yourself.
Okay. What do you sell? Just some food, which I don't need.
Final?
But
Actually, all
I'll
junk.
have no discussion. This will be a practical object lesson. You will learn what a sorceress can never agree to under any circumstances.
Alright.
Hello.
Continue, please. I would like to know this as well.
How are you?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Good day.
But,
Greetings.
these people
Greetings.
don't
Prepare
entertain
for your
much.
final lesson.
Are these all
Final?
sorceresses?
But
Okay.
I'll have no discussion.
Greetings.
Here to see the show. It's cancelled, indefinitely. We're now in the services sector.
What service do you provide?
I was once a good swordsmith, or at least it looked like I might be. A riot came through, took my workshop with it, but the skill remained. I actually prefer swallowing swords to hammering them, but that upsets my wife.
Give her my best.
You can do so yourself. She's Ilona, the bearded she-elf.
Ah, and how's life with a bearded she-elf?
Pretty normal. We don't generally bring our work home with us.
Okay, that's a good attitude. What do you sell? More diagrams that I don't really need at the moment. Another very nice silver sword. But I don't think it's good enough to warrant the price tag because I already have a very good one. The gauntlets aren't bad. You know, I would prefer to find another steel sword. Maybe I can replace my current steel sword. And I guess I'll buy the silver. Because silver is always difficult to come by. Alright, thank you anyway.
This will be a practical object lesson. You will learn what a sorceress can never... Welcome. I'm Ilona, the bearded
What?
she-elf.
But
Bearded?
You don't
be a
have a
child.
beard.
We came here to perform, but this place is a circus in itself. Nobody's interested in us. So we're on to plan B. Trade.
What do you sell?
You want to buy something? Or are you waiting for my beard to grow out?
Well, show me your beard. I don't know, this sounds inappropriate coming out of Geralt's mouth, to be honest. So, did you just shave your beard? Or was your beard fake from the start? So it was just, you know, a beard that you put on for the show? I don't know, and I think I can live without seeing your beard, lady. Again, she's just selling food. So, let's just move on.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah, that seems to be the general consensus around here. Where does this lead to? I don't know, but there are a few doors and stuff. I have to say though, I'm kinda scared to open doors, lest there be more. Oh, speaking of more, we have apparently more gargoyles on our hands. Oh, let's deal with this first, and then we can look at the other stuff in this place. Alright, that guy is dead. But once you kill one of them, they just summon a friend, apparently. Alright. Maybe you wanna come and step into my Earden trap. Yes. That's how I like it. Another one is down. And there's at least one more. Alright. Okay, if there are gargoyles, does this mean there's another rune puzzle? Because the other two places where I got ambushed by gargoyles was near one of those puzzles. And I believe... Yeah, I read my gargoyle contract and it says, the Witcher learned that gargoyles are magical creatures posted as city guards. They attacked anyone who entered an area protected by the spell. Finding and deactivating the magical seals that bound the gargoyles would be enough to solve the problem. Armed with a sharp sword and knowledge, the Witcher started looking for the seals. So this is why I need to solve these rune puzzles, because it will deactivate the gargoyles. And I'm guessing it's down here. Let's keep our sword out. There may be another golem down here. Nope, no golem. But a bunch of runes. Okay, but we have some new knowledge now. Let me have a look at the I don't know, code. 6 encrypted rune combination. On the dark sky, the beauty of a falcon's flight faster and faster. Yeah, I don't know. You know, originally I thought that maybe there is a code and you need to take certain letters from certain words and add them to, I don't know, a new word. But now that I know that the runes have names, I thought maybe the solution is in plain sight and I would just find the names of the runes in the puzzle or in the poem. And it does contain sky. We actually have a rune called sky, but none of the other words appear in it. I actually wrote down the names of the runes and their description on a piece of paper, so I can look at them all at once and don't need to go into my inventory again. Yeah, we have sky, but we have none of the other. So it's not quite as easy. Anyway, I think the first step that I have to do is I need to find out which rune is which. So, I don't know, this looks kinda easy, so what rune could this be? Let me have a look at my notes. A harp, a clenched fist, a lightning bolt. Not really. A scythe? It's not a parallelogram with a line. A line crossed twice? Not really, is it? A blooming flower? A snake in a riverbed? I don't think so. It's not a cross within a circle. An arrow sliced in half. Maybe? I'm not sure. And then the most puzzling one, a bear dancing on dew. I don't know how this could possibly look like. Oh, the last one, an open hourglass or a chalice. Yeah, I think this is the one that we need. So this would be the rune for time. Yeah, it's definitely an open hourglass. So let me draw the rune next to the name on my piece of paper. So we got one rune, and I'm feeling pretty confident about this one. Let's see. Oh well, this is actually easy. This is a parallelogram with a line inside. So this would be sky, which makes sense because there's actually the word sky in the text, but it's the only one that's in the text. So I don't know if I only need to extinguish one rune. That would be too easy, right? So what could this be? Harp. This could actually be a harp, right? If you look at it from this angle, it could be a harp. Clenched fist, lightning bolt, skies, line crossed twice, blooming flower, snake in a riverbed, cross within a circle, arrow sliced in half, bear dancing on dew. I think most likely a harp, right? Kind of like a harp, anyway. In that case, this would be art. So, I don't know, let's write it down for now. And finally this one. I guess this could be a lightning bolt? With some liberty? A clenched fist. Does this look like a clenched fist to you? You know, I don't know, from the front? I don't know about this. Line crossed twice, blooming flower, snake in riverbed. Oh, a snake in a riverbed, yes. The line in the middle is a snake, and the two lines on top and the bottom is a riverbed? How about that? A cross within a circle, arrow sliced in half, bear dancing on dew. I'm torn between the lightning bolt and the snake in a riverbed, but I'm going with the letter one, which means this would be animal. Okay, so we have, if I'm correct, art, sky, animal, and time. So if I now look at this again, well, we do have sky in it. But none of the other words. But I mean, it doesn't, maybe it's not exactly the word, but just something relating to that word. So we have art and animal. We have an animal. We have the falcon. So that would be the second rune. And we have time and art. Well, I'm pretty sure that about the rune for time, the open hourglass, so if my assumption is correct, time has to be in here. Maybe the faster and faster. This is like, you know, it's more like speed, but I guess it could also mean, you know, the passage of time. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But I mean, it's only 3 lines and I need 4 runes, so this is a little bit confusing. I guess beauty could be a symbol for art. Right? Does this make any sense? So this would be sky, art, animal, time. Sky, art, animal, time. If my assumptions are correct. Let's try this. So we need to start with sky. No, this one is a sky. Sky. And now art, which was the harp. And now the animal. I'm not sure about this rune, but it would make sense because there's an animal in the text. And finally, time. And? Oh, I'm not getting punished, so this was correct. And this means that A, my names for the runes are probably right. And I figured out how to read the weird poem. Okay. Oh, another sword.
You hold the sword of Aramil, who defied his king's rule. The Lord of the Wild Hunt desires the gene of the Elder Blood. He seeks to fling open the gates between the worlds so that terror and destruction may reign. The King of the Hunt ordered me slain, and the wraiths born of his command assumed living form, pursuing me through the voids between the worlds for centuries. I have arrived at Loch Muin. Though tired, I know I will not rest. The riders of the hunt draw near. On my back, I can feel their deathly breath.
Well, that sounds very ominous. Oh, it's another silver sword. I guess if I add some runes to it, it would be equal to the one that I have. However, Deithwyn is strong against gargoyles and large monsters, and Adan Deith is strong against wraiths. And since I'm mostly dealing with gargoyles and golems here, I guess I'm keeping Deithwyn for now. I may want to keep Adan Deith as well, just in case I ever have to deal with more wraith. Okay, so I think I know how to solve these rune puzzles. So I will go back and try to solve the other 2 as well, but not before I haven't explored the rest of this place. So yeah, let's continue. Oh, it's locked. I can't go through this door anyway. Fair enough. You kinda scared me, guys, but it's just some dogs. I don't want to kill the dogs. Okay, apparently I can't go through any of these doors.
Final? But...
I remember you from Thaned.
You're not the only one.
Are you thirsty or hungry? Please, help yourself.
I'm guessing, yeah, she's just selling more food. Don't need. Thank you very much.
So, even the Nilfgaardians have graced us with their presence.
Your Excellency knows well that our hosts are libertines and eccentrics.
My dear Councillor, Northern business should truly remain Northern. No extravagance excuses Shillard's presence.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I must disagree. Let us be realists. The Emperor would learn of every word spoken here anyway. Knowing that, our hosts have moved forward with their famous hospitality.
Famous hospitality. Good one.
And who might you be?
Witcher. Interesting.
How so? Nice city, isn't it? I mean, it looks nice from an architecture standpoint, but it's kind of deserted and full of gargoyles. Sure, let's ask about the council and the conclave.
The previous council ended tragically. You think this one will fare any better?
I certainly hope so. We'll start by implementing meticulous internal controls, peer reviews and such.
You'll spy on each other? That's nothing new.
It's necessary. Lack of oversight, that's what caused all the previous organization's failures.
You mean it wasn't excess ambition and lust for power? Live and learn, I guess.
Well, I guess more oversight would help against that as well. Hopefully. So, what do you think about the city?
Nice place. Has character, tradition. You're not bothered by all the blood that was shed here?
Thaned was also built by the elves. I know Loch Muin's history. We will return it to its former glory.
I'd like to see that.
We're merely waiting for the treaty to be signed. The new council must act lawfully from the start.
So, why not at Thanet?
Why aren't you restoring your palaces on Thanet Island?
Only the academy at Aretusa Palace continues to operate there. The other palaces can't be restored. The magical resonance is too great. Besides, Loch Muin has greater potential. It's full of ley lines and natural sources of the power. This city positively vibrates with magic.
Then I'm glad it'll be in the charge of such experienced and responsible people. Consider my fears eased.
I don't think that Geralt is very serious about that.
What does your excellency make of John Natalis' promotion?
A truly masterful stroke. I wonder who's behind it.
Ha! Allegedly, nobody.
I suppose I can believe that. Natalis, Interrex Natalis, has always been peculiar.
You mean honest?
Exactly.
Yeah, that seems to be the common opinion around here as well. Which isn't the worst character trait to have. Oh, look who's here! I honestly thought this guy was dead. Wasn't he in the castle when it blew up?
Witcher Geralt. We meet again. Who would have known? I thought cats always landed on four paws, but I see wolves sometimes do as well. I trust you have not come to demand my surrender again.
I've come to find the Kingslayer.
And once again don the robes of a hero? Enjoy the fame?
I don't know about robes, Arian, but something along those lines.
Well, as much as I detested Foltest, Temeria now trembles in its foundations, and I sincerely hope Natalis succeeds in salvaging it. Otherwise, the barons will tear the country into bits.
Right, you kinda got your will, because Foltest is dead now. So yeah, how did you escape the castle?
The last time we saw each other, you had locked yourself in a cellar full of oil that you had set on fire.
I grew up wandering the nooks and corners of that fortress, Witcher. I know passages even the mice have not heard of.
For a long time, a lot of people thought you were dead.
Well, that would make two of us, am I right?
Okay, fair enough. So, what are you doing here?
Shouldn't you be in Vizima? I heard things got a bit chaotic after Foltest died. It might be a good time to try your luck, especially if you've got royal blood in the family.
Clearly you do not understand what will happen here, Geralt. The re-establishing of the Council and Conclave is but a pretext. The North's most important rulers have come here not to reconstruct some assembly of mages, but to seal the balance of power and establish spheres of influence. Only fools and cowards have remained at home.
Yeah, everyone and their mother is here at the moment. I noticed that. Well, thank you for that information. But I must move on and explore this place. But, yeah, I'm not sure if I can actually enter this place because the doors seem to be locked. And all of this stuff is blocked to me as well.
The absence of certain people is telling, but the absence of others downright astounding.
Triss Merigold is said to be coming, if late. Sabrina Glevisig, well, you know.
And Hugh of Scarlet? I know he was preparing a speech.
His portal experiment went out of control.
Negligible loss. And Yennefer of Vengerberg?
Oh.
I haven't heard from her in a long time.
What of Francesca Finderbear and that friend of hers?
Ida Amin? Well, Queen Francesca has her own problems, while Ida consistently ignores such conventions.
You'll see. The absentees will be the first.
Well, I heard that Triss may actually be already around here. Yeah, I don't know if there are any other places that I can go to. I haven't checked out this part yet, I think. And it's locked as well. Okay, so I think I will actually go back to the other rune puzzles, which were somewhere around here. And it will probably take me a while because I have to sneak past the guards again and all that stuff. So I will just bring you back once I'm back there. And well, I guess I'll take the orange too. And all of this. I don't need any timber. Alright, yeah, let's go back to the other rune puzzles and see what we can do there. Alright, after some backtracking and after having to fight off another gargoyle ambush, I'm back here at the second rune puzzle, and as it seems like, the runes are actually the same, so I don't have to identify any more runes. I just need to figure out how they fit into the poem. So let's have a look at this one again. Behold the comet, it is like a wolf in times of scarceness, an evil lullaby. Okay, I think this one is actually easy. The comet is probably sky, the wolf is the animal, then we have time actually in it as a word, and an evil lullaby is art. So this would make the proper combination: sky, animal, time, and art. Alright, let's do this. This is sky. And now I need the animal. This one. Time. And art. Alright, this was correct. And another diagram. I will have a look at the diagrams later. Okay, that's 2 puzzles. So there is at least one more. I don't know if there are any others, because I think this was called the 4th encryption, or the other one was called the 4th, so there may be more to come. But let's see with the one that we know already, which is somewhere around here, and I will bring you back once I'm there. And here we are with the next rune puzzle, and again it's the same runes as before, which is good news because it means I don't have to identify the rune depicting a bear dancing on dew. So let me have a look at this poem again. 3 field mice dance in a circle at dusk. Stars are like grain. Okay, 3 field mice is the animal, I would say. So let's write that down. Dance in a circle at dusk. Stars are like grain. Well, stars is probably sky. Dance could be art. And I still need time. At dusk is sort of a temporal word, so I guess it would be animal art times sky. Let's try this. I need the animal at first. Art. Time. And sky. Ah, get your reward from Brass of Barnard. So this is actually all of the puzzles I have to solve. An encrypted manuscript. Find someone able to read the magic manuscript. In one of the ruined passages of Loch Muin, Garrett found a manuscript written in a strange language. He could not understand a thing of it, so he decided to find a professional who would help him decipher the document. And I need to get my reward from Brass of Barnard. Okay, Yep. I don't understand any of this. This doesn't even look like a proper language, to be honest. I mean, this is not a word, is it? It doesn't have like any proper vowel in it. So, this is probably a code of some sort. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm going back to Mr. Brass of Barnard, and I may want to start this quest so we get some other stuff done, and see what this is all about. Alright, I have solved your gargoyle problem. Yes, I have exterminated the gargoyles.
I got rid of the gargoyles.
Excellent. At last we can explore the hitherto inaccessible districts. And here's your reward.
Thank you. What did you give me? An achievement, apparently. Pest control. Okay, apparently, I just got some money for it. But yeah, apparently I can ask him about the manuscript as well. So let's do this.
I found a manuscript that might help.
Interesting. This volume is sealed by ancient magic.
Only highly valuable things get that kind of protection.
Too true.
Do you know how to unlock it?
I'd need ingredients that can be obtained from certain monsters. Unfortunately, they don't occur around here. I'll need the pheromones of a Queen Endriga, the blood of a Neca warrior, and the brain of a Bulvor. We can substitute the tongue of a rot fiend for the harpy's egg.
Quite a list. I'll see what I can find.
Well, there are some harpies around here, and they always appear at the same place. So I know where to find that. However, I may have at least some of that stuff on me or in my storage. So, let's see what exactly I need for this. Pheromones of an Endriga Queen. Well, this is a long time ago that I've seen an Endriga Queen. The blood of a Neca warrior, the brain of a Bulvor, and a harpy egg. The rot fiend's tongue would serve as a cheap substitute for the egg. Let's see. What do I have? I have a Bulvor brain. And a rot fiend tongue. I even have a harpy egg. I'm not sure if I have a Queen Endriga's pheromones, because like I said, this is a long time ago that I've met Queen Endriga. I will look into my storage, but I'm not so hopeful.
It's a brazen
about this.
attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
Let's see. This is alphabetical, right? So it would be... Yeah, no, I don't have a Queen Endriga pheromone. Oh, this sucks. I have all the other stuff, but not this. And I don't know if I can find another Queen Endriga around. I mean, I have Endriga teeth and jaw and hide. Oh, by the way, I kind of want to test this one because finally, I mean, it's a trophy, but
the audacity!
Yeah, Garrett is actually wearing it on his nose. This is actually kind of funny. Look at me. I'm so pretty. It didn't occur to me that this would actually be visible on his face. I thought, you know, it's a trophy. He's wearing it on his back, so I didn't really want to wear it because I prefer, you know, the stats of my Drog trophy it definitely has better stats, so I'm going to use this again. But it's interesting that this actually shows on his face. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I can try to look at the shops around here. Maybe one of them has some Queen Andraga pheromones. You don't happen to have them yourself, do you? And that would be kind of weird. No, he doesn't have any alchemy stuff at all. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode here, and in between episodes I will look at... And suddenly my... okay, I thought my game crashed because it just stayed black, but it was just behaving weirdly. Yeah, I will look at all the other shops around me here. I mean, we have bunches of mages around here, so maybe I can get the final ingredient for this. And if not, yeah, I don't know. I may not be able to finish this one, which would suck, but what can you do? Anyway, let's end the episode here. And I do want to start this one in the next episode. This seems to be another side quest, so I hope it doesn't take too long, so that we can go back to our main mission, which is to reach Philippa Eilhart through the sewers. Alright, anyway, as usual, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.